What's going on, Busta Bus?
Yeah, what's happening, brother?
Oh man, a dream is what's happening right now for me, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the Daily Social Distancing Show.
Man, thanks for having me. It's an honor and a pleasure. I'm a huge fan, brother.
Are you kidding me, man? All of the honor is mine. All of the pleasure is mine. You are one of the greatest rappers of all time. You are, in my world, the greatest rapper of all time. And I'm excited to have you on because we're talking about your brand new album, Extinction Level Event 2. And can I say on a personal level, Buster, why did we wait 11 years for a new album? 11 years. I've been waiting.
um, uh, I think the first most important part of the delay was not so much the creative, but more so me just making sure that I was comfortable with them, that I was going to put this body of work in the hands of. I'm at a point in my life where, having the blessed opportunity to be able to experience what many different support systems felt like,
Right.
being able to put albums out at 6 different record companies, I've been able to learn a lot as far as the difference between when your support system is right and when it's wrong.
Yeah, I
And
feel you.
a lot has changed since the last album that I at retail um, in 2009. So, just trying to navigate and see, and like, I was putting this body of work in the hands of the right people that were going to be deemed worthy to me and to the standards of what I knew I deserved at this stage of my career and what this project deserved.
What's been amazing has been seeing how you've maintained Busta Bust's flow and what makes you such a great rapper, whilst at the same time changing what needs to be changed for the times that we're living in today. Because there's no denying, Extinction Level Event, man, there was a bounce and there was a joy to it. Every piece of it. We were keeping it coming, keeping it moving, keeping it wild, and we're getting the paper. Let's keep the cheddar stacking and piling, and now we happy and smiling because now we living good. You know what I mean? That's what it was,
Oh,
2009.
wow,
That's what we
wow.
were doing. That was 2009. And then 2020 comes along and it's different. It's like it really feels like an extinction level event now in a very different way. And you rap about that. You rapped about George Floyd, you rap about police brutality, you rap about what's going on. Talk me through how Busta Rhymes went from the joy that we know Busta Bus has, and there's still songs of joy in here, but also talking about the current moment that people are experiencing.
I think that it's always important to be informative in the music. I think we have a duty and a responsibility, at least the way I was raised. I was fortunate to get my grooming firsthand, and my teaching firsthand on how to be a well-rounded artist from the likes of the incredible Chuck D and Public Enemy and those type of guys. Like, when we was trying to do it and when we was coming up, being informative in the music was important. It was valued. It was a significant part of the way artists contributed to the culture and to the art. And, it was something that was done with grace. And it was success that was garnished from being informative through your music. It was a standard. It wasn't like you couldn't just come out and just put out a bunch of nonsense and think that it was going to help you establish credibility. Like, you might have had a record that was nonsense and it might have been, cool for a moment, but credibility has always been important to me. And it was also a key component to what validated you as a real artist in the eyes of the public, the consumer, and your other peers as other artists.
You've got the legends of hip hop on this album. You've got the Q-Tips, you've got the Rakeems, but then one of the most, in my opinion, prolific tracks is Look Over Your Shoulder, featuring Kendrick Lamar. And then on top of that, you've got another legend, Michael Jackson, and you've sampled. I don't even know how you did it, but you've isolated his lyrics from the Jackson 5, and it's crystal clear. It's almost like he was there in the studio with me. Walk me through how that song came together.
Knots, which is an incredible producer from Virginia. I was just going through a bunch of music that I had that I never got the opportunity to get to, and then I finally heard this track. Knots put it together in an amazing way. And it just blew my mind when I heard it. And I took the extra step to get my hand on the actual original 2-inch 16-track multi of the original recording of the song.
Wow.
And Kendrick heard it. And when he heard it, in about a couple of days, I got back that monster verse that he put on there. And it was like, all right, we sitting on a different type of gem with this piece. And once I heard his verse and I heard the beat and just realized the way the blend felt with the Michael Jackson sample and Kendrick's verse and the music and my verse, I just was like, this is such a defining moment in this body of work. And interestingly, this record didn't get done until probably like 8 or 9 years into the recording of the whole project. So it's kind of like a testament to how incredible, patience can be if you understand how to appreciate patience. I kind of learned how to appreciate patience through the experience of working with Dr. Dre on the Big Bang album. And I applied all of that to this album, and I'm super grateful because, again, like we was talking about earlier, why it took so long. I didn't necessarily choose to take this long, but in the process of taking this long, I was able to get all of these magical moments on one body of work.
Everyone who's on it, every beat, every moment feels like it was curated. It feels like Busta Bus exploded. Everyone who's waited so many years for Extinction Level Event 2 finally got what they waited for. And as you said, man, the patience paid off. Busta Rhymes, thank you so much for joining me on the show. I appreciate you, man.
I salute you. Thank you, King. Keep it going and keep it growing, my brother.
Thank you, my dude. Thank you so much.